how you introduced to biochemistry?
The bio means life.
Can you elaborate about COVID?
No, COVID is due to a virus, but it affects the respiratory system.
So there is a conspiracy theory that COVID, the virus, it's a biological weapon. Is it?
No, I don't believe it's as curcumin from turmeric has antimalarial activity.
So
No.
people who consume more turmeric,
Maybe they are resistant. I don't know. Try.
in major cases, who are those first humans जिनके ऊपर ट्रायल होता है?
Normal Indian, there are a lot of professional poor people who offer them.
One single medicine 10 से 12 साल लग जाते हैं उसको मार्केट में आने के लिए.
Yes, right.
Do you love music?
I love music.
If you are Einstein, I will say you please play violin.
तू दया अलो दीन हो तू दानी हो भिखारी. Even Korea is 2% GDP in science, R&D, research development. China, they say it's 6%.
China is investing 6% of the GDP in research and science.
Yeah, we have less than 1%.
Namaste. Welcome to Pop. आजकल I am feeling like a college student again of one of the most prestigious universities and institutes of India. पिछले दिनों हम दिल्ली के एक यूनिवर्सिटी में थे and now today we are in Bangalore, Indian Institute of Science.
That's right.
And आज हमारे साथ कौन है? आज हमारे साथ है 2024 के विज्ञान रत्न अवार्डी, पद्मश्री, पद्म भूषण, गोविंदन राजन पद्मनाभन. सर सही बोला ना सर?
Correct.
हाँ. I was mispronouncing it but twice, but now we are with sir, and sir, it's really,
Thank you.
it's I'm
Thank you so much for coming.
sir, I'm privileged. I can say my next generation and I can say the young people that one day I meet you. That itself an achievement.
Very nice of you.
Sir, today I will ask you few stupid questions, as the questions come from common people.
Right.
I have my own film identity, but apart from that, I created this YouTube channel to understand my nation in every aspect. So today we will dive deep into the biochemical world,
Right.
and you will be my navigator, you will be my anchor, you will be my teacher, every single thing. So how you introduced to biochemistry?
The bio means life.
Wow.
So it is chemistry of life.
Wow. The relationship between
That's right. You
life.
try to interpret all life processes in terms of chemical reactions.
Wow.
Bio means life. So interpreting life process using chemistry, that is biochemistry.
So from school days, you were very focused about it?
I was focused on chemistry. Bio came later.
When?
I worked in as I said, Indian Agriculture Research Institute, Delhi. There was Dr. N.B. Das.
N.P. Das, he is Bengali?
He's a Bengali.
Okay, so you have a good Bengali connection.
Oh, I have a lot of Bengali friends.
Okay.
I was chairing the Indian Institute of Chemical Biology in Kolkata. I chaired it for 5 years. So I have a lot of Bengali friends actually. That's no issue.
So then N.B. Das?
N.B. Das told me, if you want to, he was head of the biochemistry section. Then I told him, I'm doing a project with you. I want to continue for my PhD biochemistry. Then he said, this is not the place. You should go to Bangalore, Indian Institute of Science. He was the one who asked me to come to here,
Here.
come here. So I came. NP Das is responsible for my
Connection with Indian Institute of Science. And I just want to add one thing again. This institute was a dream for JRD Tata, and Tata Group has nurtured this institute. Sir, the growth of science in India, कब से इसका level high होना, because you have seen from post independence time,
right.
just from just 50s to every single era of, so can you decode the eras through science, the developments, how 50s में कैसे था, 60s में क्या क्या ज़्यादा हुआ, and where are we now in the map of world scenario of science or biochemistry?
See, India became important element. Where is C.V. Raman got Nobel Prize in physics.
Yes.
And of course, he is still the only one person who got Nobel Prize in India.
Hmm.
So I got interested in bio. As I said, it was N.B. Das who told me because he was heading the biochemistry section. And then if you want to do biochemistry, go to Indian Institute of Science.
Okay.
That's how I landed up in this institute. But it's more than 60 plus years. So I got my PhD here in biochemistry. Then after postdoctoral fellowship, I didn't want to go abroad. I had this vision that, I can do anything in India. Then I realized we have to go abroad to learn more things.
Okay.
Yeah, I realized that. Initially, I thought everything we can do in India. Then I realized, we have to learn a lot of things from developed countries.
So where do you go first? Abroad?
I went to UK.
UK.
I went to the Paddington, that is that, I forget the place, whatever. The first place was in UK. I spent a year there.
Okay, but I have information that Chicago is your second house.
That was the second, 73. This was in 69 I went, UK. 73 I was a Fulbright scholar. I went to University of Chicago. There, at the end of 1 year, the boss, Murray Rabinovich was his name. He said, why are you going back to India? There is nothing in India. Why don't you stay back? Whatever job you have, I will give you the same job here. But then I said, no, sir, I have to build my own lab in India. But they were very nice. They appreciated it. Many people will jump at the opportunity to stay back in US. You are the one who said, well, you will go back to India. So my lab is open anytime for you. You can come anytime. That's how I went to the same lab in Chicago 10 times between 73 and 86.
And every time you go there and you're coming back with something new.
I will learn something and then I will run a workshop here and spread all. I invite all the people here to attend the workshop. And then they will, they all become vice chancellors, they all become directors. But that's how I spread the knowledge.
Okay.
Learn something in Chicago, bring it back and spread it in India.
So basically, we are known for our brains are going outside.
That's right.
But you have been in outside and taking their facilities and their brains
And
to
bring it back
equip
to
our country.
that's right. It's the other way around.
So again, back to my that long question, that can you please decode the development through the decades? How it was the scenario of biochemistry in 50s?
No, biochemistry really picked up. after Watson and Crick got Nobel Prize.
Okay.
We didn't know anything about, as I said, bio means life reactions. But then how? We all have a thing called as DNA, deoxyribonucleic
Nucleic
acid.
acid.
You know that. That has information for all the proteins of the body. But DNA has got only 4 alphabets, 2 purines and 2 pyrimidines. The same alphabets are repeated in various combinations, but the human genome is 3 billion base pairs, 3 billion, 3 times 10 to the 9. It's so big. But about 1.5% of this is enough for us to make all the proteins in the body. So we still do not know what is the 98% of DNA is. What is it doing in the body? We do not know.
We don't have the conception of 98% what DNA is doing.
Pardon?
We don't have the concept of 98% concept of that what DNA is doing
What is doing? Still
or what
of
is
course,
capable of.
capable, we know slowly why somebody gets some disease. Genetic disorders, as we call them. There is a mutation. And all of us, 1 in 1,000 base is different for each individual. As I said, there is 3 billion alphabets. But one alphabet in 1,000 will keep on changing. That's how why you are different, I am different. This is known as polymorphism in biochemistry. We all have changes, but 98% we are identical. I mean, DNA is identical. So, it codes for proteins. And there is some way there is a regulation. For example, nutrition, we are taking vitamins. What do they do in the body?
What, sir?
They are all needed for DNA to be expressed, as we call it. Expression means DNA will have to become protein. DNA will become RNA, RNA will become protein. And these are all regulatory molecules. If you are deficient in vitamin A, some proteins are not made. And vitamin A deficiency will cause problem in your vision. Main, like
Glaucoma.
B vitamin. There are many. Only vitamin is only one example. Metal ions. Iron is so important for our body. If you have iron deficiency, you are low in hemoglobin. Hemoglobin contains heme, and that has got iron. Iron is so crucial element-wise. Magnesium is so important. Calcium is so important. So it's all chemistry that decides all the reaction that has to take. We believe even our mental capabilities are
Yeah.
due to these chemical reactions, actually.
So,
So that's how, Watson and Crick got Nobel Prize, 50s, 60s, you wanted that way. In the 30s, India knew only C.V. Raman. Afterwards, we slowly, the subject of biology or molecular biology, as we call it, picked up after Watson and Crick got Nobel Prize. What did they do? They analyzed the DNA sequence was there. What way DNA is providing information for all these proteins. Then every decade, you will see all the Nobel Prizes are somehow related to bio.
somehow bio. Sir, we just faced years ago a pandemic, uh, probably once in a lifetime, COVID.
That's right.
Can you elaborate about COVID a little bit?
No, COVID is due to a
COVID due to a
virus, but it affects the respiratory system. It gets into the respiratory system. And of course, once it gets into the respiratory system, you have other problems of breathing, you have problems of oxygen supply. Oxygen supply becomes very low. That's how COVID is a major issue. That's how mortality was high in COVID. Right? All viruses are not respiratory viruses. Some viruses will affect some part of the body, etc. etc. But COVID is a respiratory virus. Actually.
it create its own space in lungs.
It creates its own space in lungs. So, uh, how does it get into the body? How does it get into the respiratory system? We still do not know. It's not as if, of course, we are worried. If I have COVID and I sneeze, and all the particles that come out will have the viral particle. And if you take it up, you go. That's how it spreads. Especially population is thick population. People live close by. It's enough if one person gets COVID and it can spread to the other people also.
So there is a conspiracy theory that COVID, the virus, it's a biological weapon. Is it?
No, I don't believe. Of course, there are people said it's a biological weapon. It's of Chinese origin. All kinds of things have been said. But I don't think so. I don't believe that. Personally, I don't believe that.
Okay, so what is your opinion?
No, it's a virus that never understood COVID. We have had respiratory diseases, Spanish flu in 1900, early Spanish flu, various types of flu have been, they're all respiratory disease. But COVID is different. It's also a respiratory disorder. But in flu, you can recover from flu. But interestingly, flu, the organism keeps changing every year. So there is a vaccine, flu vaccine, but you have to take every year flu vaccine. It's not as if you take HCG vaccine in your childhood and it's supposed to protect you for your lifetime or something like.
So what is the success ratio of the vaccine for COVID was met?
No, it is quite successful. Actually.
Which one?
COVID vaccine.
Covaxin or COVID?
Covaxin, both of them. Covishield. See, Covaxin is the virus itself. You inactivate the virus and inject it. That becomes a vaccine.
It's like a good virus. A virus is fighting another.
Virus, but it will not produce the disease because you have inactivated the virus. One is that is the Covaxin. The other one is what you said, the
Covishield.
Covishield. Covishield is only one protein from the virus. S protein. The virus has got three proteins. And the vaccine is against this particular protein. And you can make this protein by genetic engineering method or recombinant DNA methods. You make this protein and then inject it. Then you will have antibodies in the body.
Again, there are theories and even papers also that people who take these vaccines, especially the adult male from 38 to 45, are having severe cardiac issues, heart attacks. Are those myths or are
I
those?
don't think it's major, maybe very rare cases of cardiac. When COVID vaccine was introduced, all kinds of such things were said, heart attack will be there. But any vaccine, for example, one in certain number, maybe 10,000, one in 100,000 will have problems. They may have already aging problem, old age problem. They have many problems like that. And COVID vaccine actually was mortality, if you look, is more on the aged population because their immunity levels are low. And the immunity level is low, COVID becomes very deleterious.
Okay, so sir, do you consider this theory of any biological weapons? Are biological weapon exist in this modern world of war?
No, there's always a threat of that, people will develop biological weapons. But so far, there has been no evidence that a biological weapon has been made.
No.
No.
So it's in process, or it's the myth is.
No, I really don't believe because it can be very, very harmful. For example, people used to say you introduce them in your water system and then you drink that water and it will spread like anything crazy and people will die eventually. It's a biological weapons approach to use.
If COVID is a biological weapon, then too they're making it so successful. If it is not you as per you or as per
Right.
the thing.
Right. If it is a biological weapon, it will be very, very harmful. But I don't personally believe it is a biological weapon.
Okay. I want to ask you one thing, sir, that which are the best labs in India by labs?
Of course, I must say Indian Institute of Science, I work. Yeah, it's a good lab.
Of course.
TIFR, Tata Institute of Fundamental Research.
Again, back to Tata.
Yes, that is in Mumbai.
Mumbai.
We also have a branch here, NCBS, National Center for Biological Sciences. It is from Tata, which is,
And these two are the top.
that's right. Of course, there are many universities which are good. Delhi University is good. Uh, uh, Gujarat, Baroda University is good. And, there are many institutions, yeah. But in universities, there always a debate. Is it meant for only teaching or research can be done out?
What your opinion?
It should be both.
It should be both.
Without research, you can't do good teaching. Research must be there at the background.
Like sir, I want to tell you that in Kolkata there is Jadavpur University.
Yes.
And they have their own department, food technology and other departments. So they have making ice creams. I have buy them and consume them. Sir, it can easily beat any MNCs of world. That kind of a quality they achieved, and the price is very low. But they are not making in an industry scale.
This is care, right?
Maybe there is some sort of a problem with government that it's for research purpose only, it's for this small scale thing. But somehow I feel that मैं कभी गवर्नमेंट में आ गया तो मैं तो बोलूंगा कि आइसक्रीम मैन्युफैक्चर करो, अपने देश को बनाओ ये. और दे मेक आबिर. आबिर मीन्स सर गुलाल. Gulal they make, and fluorescent gulal, colorful gulal, and they make pure herbal gulal with flowers. The best gulal, best in everywhere in India. Jadavpur University जो produce करता है, but it's also again back to a small scale. They don't export it to
Right.
Haryana, Gujarat, or even every political party needs gulal after election.
Right.
So even they can sell it to there. But somehow I think the approach of the universities in India are more academic. They don't want to convert it for the people or to the mainstream market business
Yeah,
into the.
yeah.
So, sir, this should be changed, isn't it?
It should change. It's very, it's a right point actually. Universities do only research. They don't convert research to translation, as we call it. Most of the universities. For example, Calcutta University is one of the best universities in the Still, it's a very good university. But they will not convert things to industry. No. That is where, institutions like this are slightly different. Maybe because there are a lot of engineering departments here. Therefore, there is always an application is always in the mind actually. So I work on malaria, for example. But malaria parasite works.
Sir, we have a telepathic connection. My next question is about your malaria research, but you just told it. Please continue.
Yeah. So that is where, uh, study a lot of biology of the parasite. The ultimate goal being to discover new drugs. That is because there's only one drug which is effective against malaria now. We call it the artemisinin derivative. It's from a plant source. But then resistance is spreading. Parasites are very smart. You develop a drug, it will work for a few years, the resistance will develop. You have to discover another drug. But this process has to go on. So I have come up with two molecules for malaria treatment. Now, one is actually a natural molecule. It's curcumin from turmeric has antimalarial activity.
Okay.
Yes.
So
And,
people who consume more turmeric.
maybe they are resistant. I do not know. Then the other molecule is griseofulvin, which is actually used to treat skin infection,
Okay.
but it also has antimalarial activity. So these two molecules, griseofulvin and curcumin, we are taking to clinical trial. So we are collaborating with industry. One is there is a National Institute for Malaria Research in Delhi. They have taken up this curcumin to do clinical trial. And the other molecule, there's a company called IPCA in Mumbai. They make antimalarials. So IPCA Private Limited, I collaborate with them to take up the other griseofulvin to whether they can make it eventually. They have already made the molecule, but it has been proven in clinical trial. We all do animal models. It's not enough. You have to actually do it in the human. You have to do a clinical trial. Clinical trial can only be done by you have to be an MD. First of all, you have to have a medical background to do clinical trial. We are all basic researchers. So, but companies interact. IPCA, for example, Mumbai, they interact with they have brought up many antimalarials. So they know how to interact with all these bodies and then they will bring it.
So, sir, you just tell us that parasites are smart. So, viruses are smart too.
Yeah, sure. Viruses are smart.
So, is there any chance of COVID to come back in a very venomous and strong way?
Quite possible. That's what people have been cautioning. Someday COVID may come back and the virus may even be more dangerous than the one which killed so many people. There's always this possibility. That's why we have COVID vaccines are there. And there was a big, I think, breakthrough because vaccines take 10 years to bring a vaccine. But COVID vaccines were brought in 2 years. Covaxin there. Of course, some people are no more. Amar Baduri, for example. DP Burma, for example. They're all, from Calcutta originally. And they're all top scientists of the country. And his wife, Burma's wife, Maharani Chakrabarti, she's also a top scientist.
How important is Ayurveda for you? Do you consider Ayurveda as
Ayurveda is important, but I feel it should be validated. Validated using modern methods of science.
so you think that there is a collaboration need between Ayurveda and modern science?
Yes, modern science.
And it
But
can
somewhere, some places it's happening. And but they generally people feel, oh, zarur nahi, it's no need. But that's not the answer. You have to validate.
they are doing it for ages. So
They will do.
that's kind of a data they have. Like
They have.
in ancient India, Gotro was basically a DNA data structure. If you look at this, but you and I, everybody can ask the authenticity of this also.
It's true because there are fake doctors also,
Of course,
anything they will give. In the name of Ayurveda, that's not.
Can you tell us about medical trials, how they have been done?
No, clinical trial is important. First of all, we have to do what is called preclinical.
Preclinical.
Preclinical, that means the animal model you have to show. More than efficacy of your drug, it is not toxic. That's very important. Side reaction. We have to establish this is known as preclinical. Then there is a phase 1 trial. In the human, normal volunteers you have to give and then show it is not toxic. Then phase 2 trial.
In major cases, who are those first humans जिनके ऊपर trial होता है?
No, normal Indians actually. Unfortunately, what happens? Normal Indian, there are a lot of professional poor people who offer them, you try on me and give them some money. You're not supposed to give any money to do the trials.
But it's a collateral profession also.
But it is it's done that way, I know, in phase 1 trial. First of all, toxicity in normal Indians. Then phase 2 trial. In patients, small number of patients, you do the trial.
They know they are into the same system.
Yes, you have to tell them. Nothing should be hidden. Then phase 3 trial is a large number. You go to 1,000, 3,000, 4,000 people and give the drug and see whether it's working. Then phase 4, after releasing the drug into the market, then you do market survey. How well it worked. Was it toxic? Was there a side reaction? That is phase 4 trial actually. After releasing the drug. So there are at least 3, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. And before that, you have to do preclinical in the animal model.
And how much time it occurs?
In normal, it takes, at least 10 to 12 years to bring a drug to the market.
One single medicine 10 से 12 साल लग जाते हैं उसको मार्केट में आने के लिए।
Yes, right.
कि अभी जो बायोकेमिस्ट्री में जो रिसर्च या जो काम चल रहे हैं इसमें से कुछ ऐसे कुछ रिसर्च जो will change the course or trade and
No, ultimately what? Biochemistry will lead to what? Either it will discover a drug, or it will discover a vaccine, or a diagnostic.
yes.
First of all, you have a diagnosis of the disease, molecular diagnosis, biochemistry. Clinical diagnosis is one thing. But then what is the change?
And the people who are microbiologists are into that part.
Microbiology is, disease is also caused by infections. That is due to microorganisms.
Sir, आप तो फिल्म नहीं देखते. You don't watch movies.
मैं
But I want to refer you one web series. If possible, you should watch. Its name is Breaking Bad, and it's about a chemist.
About
A chemistry teacher who became a drug lord.
okay.
Who became a drug lord.
Drug lord.
And it's really very popular over everywhere in world.
Oh,
But why I am telling you that there is a different drug market also. There is a medicine market which we call drug market, and apart from that, there is a different altogether drug market of intoxication, which is huge. So those people who created those drugs, or even they change the psychotic drugs into something, they are also chemists.
yeah, they're probably, in fact, very good chemists to do, but their mind is not in the right direction. They want to do these kind of things actually, and especially student population.
Student.
Student population, apparently in some even colleges they start taking drugs. That's not a good thing. Then you become an addict.
So the people who make this kind of things, are they are degree holders of some universities? Some
There will be, but mind is not the for cure. They want to make addiction possible. So only way make money. This is how ultimately you discover drug to treat a disease. And now you don't have to make it the other way around. But there's also some people are there to make money. But ultimately, that is the motivating force. Why you do all these kinds of
there is only one motivation, money.
money?
But in this case, there are several other motivation. There is your country, there is human race,
Yeah, I know.
there is children, there is enormous
Absolutely,
aspect
absolutely,
of it.
absolutely.
So they should look at this on a different
Yeah.
note. And sir, I want to ask you about one thing. Do you love music?
I love music, classical Carnatic music.
Carnatic classical. I really love Carnatic classical also. And do you sing also?
I do sing.
You do sing?
Yeah.
Can please, sir? Can for
No, not in the.
a little bit, got 30 seconds at least. Please, sir, please. If you are Einstein, I will say you please play violin. But in that case, I'm just asking.
तू दयालु दीन हो तू दानी हो भिखारी ओ प्रसिद्ध प्रात की तू पाप पुंजकारी तू दयालु दीन हो तू दानी हो भिखारी.
Oh, oh, you just made our day, sir. सर ये जो आपने गाना गाया इसका मीनिंग थोड़ा समझा दोगे इसका, क्योंकि ये बहुत इनर मीनिंग का गाना है.
Yeah, yeah.
सो आई वांट यू टू एक्सप्लेन द
No,
वर्ड्स.
I am I am your servant. तू देन हो. I am dependent on you. It's all somebody ऊपर वाला है.
You believe in ऊपर वाला?
I believe.
You believe?
I believe.
So you are a religious person?
Not religious, but I still believe man cannot achieve without
There is a power, something,
there is a power. I believe that.
and they somehow conspire the coincidence of your life.
Not conspire. They don't do that.
Huh.
We spoil ourselves, Maya. But we have to have humility that whatever you do, however great you are, you may not succeed.
So somehow you think that science is decoding some broader aspect of the universe.
They do want to do. There are people who say that, but universe is much more complex in my opinion.
Much more.
Much more complex beyond science. In fact, I believe art is much more acceptable than science. For example, the science I say biochemistry, only section will understand. But art, if I sing good song, everybody will enjoy. So in fact, I've written 2 books, 2 memoirs actually. In one of them, I have mentioned art is greater than science.
Sir, I have to read that book. So it will support my profession also. I can use it in a scientific way towards art. Sir, the more you deal with complex scientific uh, problems, the more you become spiritual.
Possible because you understand slowly. Initially, you think you can solve problems, then you cannot solve problems. Science will not help you to understand everything in life. There's something else which is beyond science.
Sir, like when you were saying about art, Jules Verne is one of the famous science fiction writer. Jules Verne, he has written several things years ago that one day human will go to moon and 20,000 league under the sea, this journey to the center of the earth and several other. So how much you give importance to those kind of a science fiction stories?
So science fictions are interesting actually. But interestingly, some of them have become real.
Hmm.
Man will land on the moon. Whoever thought man will land on the moon? Now we are going to Mars.
Now we're going to Mars.
Yeah. So science fiction, I mean, ultimately it's the human mind that imagines all these kinds of things.
And somehow through art they can need way ahead of
Yeah.
science.
Yeah. Some people can think beyond what we think is possible.
Imagination is the main key.
Absolute.
Imagination and create that spectrum of imagination. You have to practice the regular basics of science and
Yeah. You have to have a good background. You can't just tell. You have to have understand science and then think about run riot your imagination.
huh. Sir, there is a segment that we called rapid fire in everywhere.
Oh,
Rapid fire, but we said it khatakat sawal and fatafat jawab. So I have to see my phone a little bit and I will ask you those questions. You have to answer it quick and in a short manner. Should I go?
please.
Hey, okay. If you have to choose one weapon in biochemistry, what is it?
I don't want to use biochemistry for weapon.
Okay. Okay. Nice. What is your favorite childhood memory?
Childhood memory, I wanted to do science very early without understanding what it is. I was put in an engineering college. I stayed there only for 1 week because I wanted to do chemistry. That, which are role models are there.
So, you know Mr. APJ Abdul Kalam? Are you guys?
I know him personally. Before he became a president, he used to come to campus. Almost every month he will visit. And I used to meet him, he used to talk. I know him very well personally.
So, are there any fond memories you can share with us?
No, he will say, whenever he has to inaugurate a conference in bio, then he will call me and said, "Sir, please tell me what I should say." I will tell him, "Sir, you know everything." No, I want to hear from the horse's mouth. That is his words. So I know him very well. So whenever he has to inaugurate because he was a big man, so he has to inaugurate on subjects which he doesn't know. At least bioscience, he will say, he will call me. I know him very well.
Wow. Huh. Back to rapid fire. What is the most important lesson you have learned from your career? From your career, learn from your career.
No. I know I had a lot of humility. It's not as if we can solve science is not the ultimate thing in life.
Patience and humility. Patience and humility. It's all the basic.
Patience, you know, And science has its limitation. After doing a career in science, I still do science. I like science. I love science. But I know its problem also.
What is the problem?
No, we can't uh, solve all problems through science. It's not possible.
Like, can you give an example?
Why are we continue to get diseases? How did we get COVID? Why newer afflictions come affect humankind? Do we understand? Do we know? After the incident has taken place, you will find an explanation. But can you predict? It's not possible always. Some you will predict, some you will not predict.
ओके सर, इंडिया में साइंस को प्रॉपर्ली फंड किया जाता है? द काइंड ऑफ फंडिंग
Not adequate. Funding is inadequate, actually.
नॉट इवन टुडे.
Not even today.
What kind of a percentage should be given to science?
So it's not percentage, but when they tell you India is probably less than 1%. Even Korea is 2% GDP in science, R&D, research development. China, they say 6%.
China is investing 6% of the GDP in research and science.
We have less than 1%.
And we are less than 1%. That's the difference.
That's right.
And it will reflect.
It will reflect. Our funding is inadequate.
You think why politicians are not eager to invest in science so much?
I don't know whether they understand. Some people do not really believe science has all the answers.
But science cannot have all the answers, but it is the primary basic to find several important answers.
Absolute. But I don't think for politicians, science is not a priority. That's my feeling.
ठीक है, come back again. Looking back, what would you tell your younger self just starting out in research? अगर आप खुद को पीछे देखते हो, what
Yeah.
will be you tell yourself?
No, I could have done better. Not, I have done something, but I could have done much better.
Okay. If you could have dinner with any scientist from history, who would it be?
I like Amar Baduri. He's no more. But I would like to have dinner with very nice person who was the director of IICB Calcutta.
Indian Institute of Chemical Biology. How do you celebrate uh, when you find something? Do you say Eureka?
I don't say anything. It doesn't excite me that much. I feel happy, but I don't give expression like that. No,
Now or from
always.
always? See, you were the calm,
Inside voice, so people will not even know something has happened.
Okay. What is the biggest myth about biochemistry that you would like to bust?
Would like to?
Bust. जो चेंज करना चाहते हो परसेप्शन, the biggest myth है ये about biochemistry.
No, biochemistry, we should understand the chemistry of life. We may not say that life is not just chemical reactions, but we should understand the basis. It's very important.
अगर आप साइंटिस्ट नहीं होते तो क्या होते?
I would have become a musician.
Any day.
I would have become a musician.
And
Yeah.
if you can create a superpower through biochemistry, what kind of a power you want to create?
No, it should be a beneficial power.
Some
Do something good for the universe.
फिर भी मतलब उसका पावर का कुछ कैसा क्या होगा कुछ?
No, whether it's possible to prevent diseases, prevent infections. Possible. Is it possible? And there should be no poverty. Eliminate poverty. Is it possible?
we have to eliminate poverty. I think that's the biggest disease of our country.
Absolutely.
It's really nice to talk to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Very nice.
Thanks for tolerating.
God bless you.
Thanks for tolerating me.
No. You had very good questions. Hope gave you satisfactory answer.
Of course, sir. Of course. कैसा लगा अगर आप एक बार बोल देंगे ऑडियंस को? How you feel?
No, very nice. You have spent so much time. You have come up with so much of. I didn't expect such a big assembly. I thought you will bring a lot of people come to my room and just take that video. But I didn't expect all this. Very nice.
Thanks.
Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. Thanks a lot.